Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Why the devas, the heavenly beings, praise Shakyamuni Buddha as he rescued numerous beings, rescued the world. How? Why? Anybody knows?
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in Chinese and English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. शुभ दिन सुन्दर दर्शकवृन्द, मेरो नाम बद्री हो र म श्रेष्ठ नेपालको काठमाडौँबाट। हाम्रा शुद्ध हृदय मानिसहरू यहाँहरूका दिव्य प्रेरणाको लागि यहाँहरूलाई धन्यवाद दिन्छन्। नेपाल दक्षिण एसियामा पर्ने एक हिमाली राष्ट्र हो जुन अनेकौं सम्पदाहरूले भरिपूर्ण छ। भूबनोटको यति धेरै विविधता दक्षिणको उष्ण तराईदेखि उत्तरका भव्य हिमालयसम्म यसमा सामेल छन्। विश्वको सर्वाधिक विख्यात एवं सर्वोच्च शिखर सगरमाथा पनि नेपालमै पर्छ। वास्तवमा विश्वको सर्वोच्च शिखरहरू मध्ये 8 वटा नेपालमै पर्छ। आध्यात्मिक आशिषले परिपूर्ण यो भूमि शाक्य मुनि बुद्धको जन्मथलोको रूपमा पनि परिचित रहेको छ, जसको जन्म 2500 वर्ष अघि लुम्बिनीमा भएको थियो। विश्वभरका बौद्ध मार्गीहरूको लागि लुम्बिनी एक पवित्र भूमि बनेको छ। यस देशमा अनेक भव्य मन्दिरहरू पनि रहेका छन्, जस्तो कि स्वयम्भूनाथ स्तूप अर्थात् मंकी टेम्पल। तीर्थालु एवं पुजारीहरू त्यहाँबाट हिँडेपछि उक्त मन्दिरलाई सयौं बाँदरहरूले आफ्नो घर बनाउँछन्। यस बाहेक नेपाल अनेक चाडपर्वहरूको लागि पनि प्रख्यात छ। वर्षमा जति दिनहरू हुन्छन् त्योभन्दा पनि बढी यहाँ चाडपर्वहरू पर्छन्। नेपाल साँच्चै नै एक मनोरम स्थान हो। कृपालु दर्शकवृन्द, यहाँहरूलाई अमूल्य नेपालको परिचय दिन पाउँदा हामी हर्षित छौँ। हामी कामना गर्छौँ कि यहाँहरूका दिनहरू नवीनता र सद्भावले भरियोस्। तीन दशकभन्दा लामो अवधिदेखि परम गुरु चिङहाईले आफ्नो आध्यात्मिक शिक्षाको प्रकाशद्वारा विश्व चेतनालाई जगाउँदै आइरहनु भएको छ। एक पूर्ण आत्मज्ञानी गुरुको रूपमा आफूभित्रको ईश्वरीय तत्त्वलाई तत्काल जान्न चाहने एवं जन्म मरणको कुचक्रबाट यही जीवनमा नै पूर्ण मुक्ति प्राप्त गर्ने प्यास भएकाहरूलाई उहाँले क्वान इन ध्यान विधि सिकाउनुहुन्छ। सबै आत्मज्ञानी गुरुहरूले यही क्वान इन ध्यान विधिको साधना गर्नुभएको पाइन्छ। जस्तो कि पूज्य विश्व आदरणीय शाक्यमुनि बुद्ध, पूज्य ईश्वरका पुत्र जिजस क्राइस्ट, श्रद्धेय गुरु एवं दार्शनिक कन्फ्युसियस, पूज्य भगवान श्री कृष्ण, श्रद्धेय गुरु एवं दार्शनिक लाओ त्सु, श्रद्धेय भगवान महावीर, अति प्रिय प्रोफेट मोहम्मद, उहाँमा शान्ति रहोस्, प्रथम सिख गुरु श्री गुरु नानक देवजी लगायत अरू धेरै। उहाँले केमा जोड दिनुहुन्छ भने यदि सदा ईश्वरको मनन, अन्य प्राणीहरूको निस्वार्थ सेवा साथै यस ब्रह्माण्डको सनातन नियम पालना गरेमा हामीले हाम्रो मानव जीवनको सर्वोच्च सम्भावनालाई प्राप्त गर्नेछौँ अनि पृथ्वीमा हाम्रो जीवनको उद्देश्य स्पष्टसँग बुझ्नेछौँ। परम गुरु चिङ्गाई करुणाको आदर्शमय जीवन्त उदाहरण हुनुहुन्छ। उहाँले अनवरत रूपमा राहत सामग्री, आर्थिक सहयोग अनि प्रेमको सम्प्रेषणद्वारा शरणार्थी, घरबार विहीन, प्राकृतिक प्रकोप पीडितहरूका साथै राहतको आवश्यकता परेकाहरूलाई सहायता गर्दै आउनु भएको छ। परम गुरु चिङ्गाईले परोपकारमा लागेका तथा आवश्यकतामा परेका र पीडितहरूलाई आर्थिक सहायता, राहत एवं सहयोगद्वारा ईश्वरका अनमोल सन्तानहरूप्रति ईश्वरको दया र प्रेमको एक विनम्र संवाहकको रूपमा कयौँ वर्षदेखि अनवरत कार्य गर्न पाउनु भएकोमा प्यारो ईश्वरप्रति गहिरो आभार व्यक्त गर्नुहुन्छ। परम गुरु चिङ्गाई सम्पूर्ण विशेष व्यक्ति, सङ्गठन, नेता एवं सरकारहरूलाई तपाईँहरूको सबै वास्तविक प्रेमपूर्ण अनवरत सहयोगको लागि ससम्मान धन्यवाद दिनुहुन्छ। स्वर्गले तपाईँहरूलाई सदा आशिषमा बढोत्तरी गरिरहोस्। हामी परम गुरु चिङ्गाई अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय सङ्गठनको सदस्यहरू पनि अन्तर्हृदयदेखि नै यहाँहरूको सर्वविदित करुणा कार्यप्रति आभारी छौँ। यहाँहरूको लागि शुभकामना व्यक्त गर्दछौँ। परम गुरु चिङ्गाईले विभिन्न सङ्घ, संस्था, सञ्चार माध्यम, सरकारहरू र व्यक्तिहरूको प्रेम एवं सम्मान प्राप्त गर्नुभएको छ। साथै उनीहरूबाट धेरै पुरस्कारहरू पनि प्राप्त गर्नुभएको छ। जस्तै कि 2006 गुसी शान्ति पुरस्कार, यसलाई पूर्वको नोबेल शान्ति पुरस्कारको रूपमा लिइन्छ। वर्ल्ड स्पिरिचुअल लिडरसिप एवार्ड 1994, महावीर एवार्ड 2008, फेब्रुअरी 22 अनि अक्टोबर 25 दुवै दिन परम गुरु चिङ्गाई दिएको रूपमा घोषित, संयुक्त राज्यको मानार्थ नागरिक आदि। यसको साथै विगत वर्षहरूमा परोपकार एवं मानवीय सेवाहरूको क्षेत्रमा उत्कृष्ट कार्य गरे बापत उहाँलाई कयौँ पुरस्कार एवं सम्मानहरू प्रदान गरिएको छ। स्थान र समयका अभावको कारण अरू धेरै पुरस्कार एवं सम्मानहरू देखाउन नपाएकोमा क्षमा प्रार्थी छौँ। परम गुरु चिङ्गाई सम्पूर्ण विशेष व्यक्ति, सङ्गठन, नेता एवं सरकारहरूलाई तपाईँहरूको सबै वास्तविक प्रेमपूर्ण अनवरत सहयोगको लागि ससम्मान धन्यवाद दिनुहुन्छ। स्वर्गले तपाईँहरूलाई सदा आशिषमा बढोत्तरी गरिरहोस्। हामी परम गुरु चिङ्गाई अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय सङ्गठनको सदस्यहरू पनि अन्तर्हृदयदेखि नै यहाँहरूको सर्वविदित करुणा कार्यप्रति आभारी छौँ। यहाँहरूको लागि शुभकामना व्यक्त गर्दछौँ। हाम्रा सुन्दर जनावर मित्रहरूको लागि एक बुलन्द आवाजको रूपमा परम गुरु चिङ्गाई शान्ति र प्रेमले पूर्ण शाकाहारी भोजनलाई बढावा दिनुहुन्छ अनि एक यस्तो विश्वको परिकल्पना गर्नुहुन्छ जसमा सम्पूर्ण जीवहरूको जीवनको महत्त्वप्रति संवेदनशील मानवताको उदय होस्। एक शान्तिपूर्ण एवं स्वर्णिम पूर्ण शाकाहारी विश्वको उदय होस् जहाँ जनावर र मानिसहरू आपसमा सुमधुर सम्बन्धमा बसोबास गरून्। पूर्ण शाकाहारको प्रचलन फैलाउने पहलस्वरूप उहाँले अनेकौँ तवरले प्रयास गर्नुभएको छ, जस अन्तर्गत वैकल्पिक जीवनशैलीको पर्चा वितरण, अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय भिगन पूर्ण शाकाहार रेस्टुरेन्टहरू, लभिङ हट भिगन खाद्य उत्पादन कम्पनीहरू, भिगन भुवा उत्पादनहरू, सुप्रिम मास्टर टेलिभिजन अनि त्यसै गरी प्रभावशाली सरकार एवं सञ्चारका अगुवाहरूसँगको लगातार संवादको साथै टेलिभिजनमा प्रसारित जलवायु परिवर्तन सम्मेलनहरूमा सहभागिता आदि जुन हामीले याद गरेको या नगरेको हुन सक्ला। उहाँका प्रयासहरूको फलस्वरूप विश्वभर व्यापक एवं प्रभावकारी रूपमा जनचेतना फैलिएको देखिन्छ, जसमा जनावर मैत्री जीवनशैली र यस्तो करुणाशील जीवनशैलीले पृथ्वीलाई जलवायु परिवर्तनबाट बचाउनुको साथै राष्ट्रहरूबीच ल्याउन सक्ने दिगो शान्तिको सम्भावनालाई लिन सकिन्छ। विगत वर्षहरूमा परम गुरु चिङ्गाईले विश्वभर यात्रा गरिरहनु भएको छ। अमेरिकादेखि अफ्रिकासम्म, युरोपदेखि ओसियानासम्म, साथै सार्वजनिक रूपमा अनि आफ्ना शिष्यहरूसँग विविध आध्यात्मिक विषयहरूमा सयौं प्रवचनहरू दिनुभएको छ। ती प्रवचनहरूमध्ये आज एउटा प्रस्तुत गर्न पाएकोमा हामी धन्य महसुस गर्दछौँ, जसको शीर्षक छ परम गुरु चिङ्गाईको डायरी। जीवित सद्गुरुहरूले सबै मोचनीय आत्माहरूलाई मुक्ति दिन सक्नुहुन्छ। 4 भागको दोस्रो भाग गुरु र शिष्यहरू बीच कार्यक्रममा जुन चिनिया र अङ्ग्रेजीमा दिइएको थियो मे 5, 2019 ताइवानमा, जसलाई फर्मसा पनि भनिन्छ।
Why do these divas and heavenly beings praise the Buddha so much? Like he rescued numerous beings, liberate numerous beings, and rescue the world even. That's what they said. Huh? How? We don't see any, it's not written in the Bible, in the sutra. It's written there that Shakyamuni Buddha has disciples, a lot, but they didn't say the whole world follow him, right? So how, why the divas, the heavenly beings praise Shakyamuni Buddha as he rescued numerous beings, rescue the world? How? Why? Anybody knows? Anybody knows? I am my fan. I can give you. Yeah? Tell me.
我是猜哈，还是释迦牟尼佛世尊他靠他内在的化身去救度所有的众生。
他化身去救所有众生。千百亿
化身可以救千百亿的众生。
OK， 差不多，不过还没有完成。OK。He said that maybe the Shakyamuni Buddha, he has numerous of transformation body, a light body, transcendental body, for he will manifest himself, go different places and rescue people. It is not the cause, okay? Yeah, it's not the cause. Because, for example, he manifests with his light body in the jail to help the queen only, you see? But no one else around the queen will see him or hear any instruction of the Buddhas, you see? So the transcendental body has a limit. It can be only there at that time, to that person or that group of people, to do that job only. I also have other body to do some other job. Physical, manifested physical body in the world. I told you already before, I think, somewhere.
内在的万能力量提升那个众生的灵魂，所以那些灵魂都能够得到那个解脱。这个
他讲什么？有人翻译一下。
内在的万能力量提升所有众生的灵魂，所以释迦牟尼佛那个时代的灵魂都可以解脱。
耶，那都对了啦！过来，给他。OK。No, I don't have anything. Okay, no, never mind. It's cool. I don't have any pen. I do have at home. I should have given her something else, like a pen or something, right? I just giving everything away and I have nothing. Okay. When a Buddha is in the world, any Buddha, okay, in the world, he has, of course, cannot imagine power, yes? So he can do anything. Oh, thank you. 这个没那么漂亮哈。我爱漂亮。I say it's not so beautiful. I love beauty. I love beautiful things. I'm born like that. I can't help it. All right then. When a Buddha is in the world, because of the physical body, is connected with all beings in the physical realms. Yes? You are connected together in this physical dimension, one way or another. And then you take food from this world, yes, and you breathe the same air with everyone else, okay? And you drink water from the world and many other things, okay? Every little thing connected the Buddha with this world, yes. So he can use that to connect with people and help them to liberate. Do not think that you are the best spiritual practitioner because you are initiated. No, you are not all the worst. Some of you are friends, and ancient disciples who come back, helping in some way with the world, okay? Some of you are enemies coming back to making trouble. But still, in this way, you still connected with the Master, close, yeah? And then you also redeem, you also be redeemed. But sometimes not easy. So you can see Shakyamuni Buddha has what kind of disciple next to him? The first one were the five who has been drinking his blood in long eons ago when they were kind of demons, blood-sucking demons. We call them nowadays Dracula. Actually, Draculas, it doesn't mean demons. It was the name of one of the count, one of the royalty. Long time ago. He used to live in a castle alone, and maybe he has something to do with this kind of unthinkable deeds or something. And then since then, anyone who has this kind of tendency or this kind of quality, they call him Dracula. Yeah, blood-sucking beings, okay? They live on blood. I haven't read my diary yet, and I just explaining it, keep going on. I will read it, okay? It's very short anyway, yes. That's why the master has to be reborn physically. Otherwise, it would be so easy just to stay in heaven and hula, hula up and everybody enlightened, liberated. It's not like that. You have to make affinity with beings in the physical levels, yeah? You have to suffer with them, laugh with them, cooperate with them, doing things with them, many different ways, okay? So that's why all the devas that came down and they praise the Buddha, that the Buddha teach difficult things, liberate beings who are difficult to be liberated, and numerous of them. Otherwise, as far as we see the record, Buddha has only maybe some thousands of disciples, a maximum maybe tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands maybe, or even 1 million. How much can it be at that time with the difficult transportation and communication? Even then, it wasn't the whole world that came to be his disciple and initiated, and even that queen as well. She heard of his name perhaps, but maybe she could not go to see him due to some reason. Or maybe she heard it already after she's in jail, or maybe she was just a follower, but not the initiated disciples. Even, I told you, we read already in the sutra that Ananda, the foremost, closest to the Buddha, was not initiated until then. Many years after, the Buddha wasn't in a hurry to give anyone initiation. Believe it or not? Huh? And Ananda was his cousin, royal cousin, and life after life they've been together. And Ananda was his favorite disciple and his selected attendant, the one and only. So Ananda does everything from A to Z for the Buddha. And he didn't give him any initiation until after Ananda get seduced by the artisan who used a Brahman heaven mantra, which is the most powerful, nothing can resist, to charm him into her room, into her house. And the Buddha has to counteract it. When Ananda was praying so hard in his heart, he's a monk, he didn't want to have any woman relationship. He sincerely did not. He was just lured into it because he was weak. He's not strong enough. Thanks to the Buddha, huh? He should have given him protection by initiation or something more, or the mantra that he used afterward to rescue Anand. So Buddha has to send Manjushri to recite that mantra, the counter mantra, in order to rescue Anand. Then Anand woke up from a deep slumber and run back to the Buddha, cried like baby. Thank you, sorry, whatever, right? Yeah. It's probably not written in the sutra, but we can imagine how he felt when he ran out of that artisan house, run back to the Buddha. But it's not every woman can seduce Anand. Just this mantra is too powerful. It's called Brahma heaven. Brahma is the highest, top of the third world. Yeah, the creators of the three worlds. And that mantra from that heaven, of course, nothing in this world can cure, except with the Buddha's counter mantra, which is very powerful. Yes. It's many pages, I told you. I did not read it to you because I'm not sure if it's useful. Okay, never mind, you have the 5 names and the gift, and you could not even remember, not to talk about this 20 pages or 10 pages mantra, okay, yeah? And it's not because of Brahma heavenly mantra only. It is because they had affinity with each other, too deep-rooted affinity for many lifetimes and long aeons ago. So when they met each other, she could not let him go. She was the one who is more attached. Maybe long ago, you had a relationship with one woman, for example, and then you did not want to continue the relationship anymore, maybe you divorced or something. Maybe many lifetime ago, or maybe this lifetime still. But the woman did not want to end the relationship. So just you alone, and it doesn't make everything completely erased and deleted and disappear. So the woman continued to maybe stalking you, maybe try in many ways, call you, email you, and visit you, making all kind of excuses to visit you, or to see you, to talk to you, or maybe using some even wicked trick to make trouble for your life. After you already have another relationship, or don't have any relationship. Similarly, in a former life, you have a relationship with somebody and you quit. But the woman or the man did not want to quit. She might reincarnate again as a woman or as a man, continue follow you in some way. In Chinese, we say 冤家路窄, meaning enemies road are very narrow. You always bump into each other. Huh? You want it or not. That's why it's better you don't make any enemies. Huh? No. Or love your enemies. And that is why most enemies come back to each other as husband and wives, or parents and children, to repay the others in love or kindness, or to equalize the hatred, enmity, between them. Okay? That's why all the masters tell you, love thy neighbor, love thy enemy. Yeah. Buddha say the same, forgive and love. But it's not easy. Therefore, many of the marriage relationships are very rocky, very unpeaceful, very troublesome. But they still continue. They cannot leave each other. Somehow, the more fighting, the more they stay with each other. It's funny. Until the karma ends, I guess. Sometimes it doesn't end until you go into the coffin. Then it ends. Maybe. If it ends there, then next life you don't have to continue with that person or another person anymore. If it doesn't end yet, if the karma still has some residues, then maybe next life continue. For a while or for long, it depends on how big the karma. Yeah, no escape. That's why, because the Buddha didn't just liberate his own disciples, the official disciples. He liberated all beings on the same planet that he lived, as long as he lived. Jesus said the same. I am the light of the world, as long as I am in the world. No one goes to the Father except through me. That's what he said. It is because of that. Yeah. And some disciple asked him about his father. He said, I am here already. Why you ask about the Father? Meaning he and the Father are one anyway. No one goes to the Father except through me. Similar like that. I am the light of the world as long as I am in the world. What is the light is for? The light is a symbol of direction. You see, without light, you can't walk. And the light leads you to where you're supposed to go. So where are we supposed to go? Heavens. We came from heavens. We are the children of God. We must go home. When Jesus said the light, he doesn't mean, the physical candlelight at that time. At that time, we don't have electricity. So the maximum light would be a big fire light from the oil lamp, like the oil light. So when he said the light, he did not mean this kind of physical light. So he meant the light of the world, not just the light of his room, the light of the palace, or the big light, the light of the world. When he talked like that, he talked to the followers, the disciples, who already understood, the light. He means this limitless light, this unimaginable light, this all-pervasive light. Yeah? Therefore, he said, as long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Yes. Meaning this light could lead you to heaven. Yeah. The heavenly light will lead you where? Cannot lead you to your bathroom or your bedroom, no? Or supermarket. If it's the heavenly light, where would it lead you? Heaven. Wow. Enlightened very much. Similarly, the Buddha also liberated all beings with his power, his inside light. Yeah? So Jesus did not say the same vocabulary. It just meaning the same. At that time, many of Jesus' teaching afterward have been cut, edited to suit the government at that time. Yeah. They make a deal or something. Okay, you can continue to go to your church and practice your faith, but you have to cut this. It's not suitable for our society, not suitable for our government. Put many people out of job, for example, like that. Like the animals, farm raisers, or the butcher, stuff like that. And the merchants who deal with the meat and the fish and stuff.
कृपालु दर्शकवृन्द, आजको कार्यक्रममा यहाँहरूको साथको हामी सराहना गर्दछौँ, जसको शीर्षक छ परम गुरु चिङ्हाईको डायरी, जीवित सद्गुरुहरूले सबै मोचनीय आत्माहरूलाई मुक्ति दिन सक्नुहुन्छ। 4 भागको दोस्रो भाग गुरु र शिष्यहरू बीच कार्यक्रममा। यसपछि आउँदैछ कविता सङ्ग्रहबाट सङ्कलित श्री अरविन्दद्वारा आहानाका कविताहरू र अरू कविताहरू। 2 भागको पहिलो भाग ज्ञानका वचनहरूमा उल्लेखनीय समाचारको लगत्तै पछि। कृपया अन्य सकारात्मक कार्यक्रमहरूको लागि सुप्रिम मास्टर टेलिभिजनमा हामीसँगै रहनुहोला। यहाँहरू सदा निष्ठाको मार्गमा हिँड्नुस् र मार्गमा ईश्वर प्रदत्त सबै उपहारको आनन्द लिनुस् भन्ने कामना गर्दछौँ। Gracious viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled Supreme Master Chinghai's Diary, The Living Masters Can Liberate All Redeemable Souls, Part 2 of 4 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is selections from collected poems by Sri Aurobindo, poems from Ahana and other poems, Part 1 of 2, on Words of Wisdom, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May you walk in faith and enjoy all great gifts from God that come your way.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.